Hello, hello. Hello, Amphi. Hello, Ray. Hello, Kaya. Hello, Liara. Hello, Laura. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? Good to see you guys again. It is really dark in my apartment right now. I'm going to turn up the lights. Teague, hello Teague, what's up? Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Yeah, it has been a while since we've seen you, Alora. Oh well, I've seen you in game a little bit, but it's been a little while since I think you've seen you on the stream, huh? Amphi too, you sound ready to go, Amphi. Are you working on your new commission? Is that why you're super amped up? Amped up, Amphi. Oh. All right. Yeah, let's get it. Hey, Julia, what's up? Hello, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Are you sick too, Laura? Oh man. Hopefully you guys aren't. Well, I guess any sickness is probably not very good, but hopefully not. Nobody's super ill. Okay. What did I just hit? I just hit a clock. Oh, I know I did. Okay. There we go. Hello. Okay, so everybody. Oh my gosh, chicken noodle soup. Yo, big mood. Are you guys fans of Campbell's chicken noodle soup? I gotta say, I'm a big fan. It's so simple, but it's so good. Actually, I'm just a big fan of chicken noodle soup and like in general. Soup in general. I like soup. Soup good. Oh, do you not like Campbell's? I'll be honest. I mean, I think Campbell's is pretty great. I'm not saying it's like the healthiest thing in the world, but like, I do find it very comforting, to be honest. Also, per the promised theme of today's stream, oh my gosh, I prepared some materials, and by that I mean I prepared specifically pretty much these lights and this single porksy. Which is, I mean, there it is. There is the build, everybody. There's the backdrop. We've done it. There we go. That's the stream. Cool. Cool, cool. I promised you Il Mheg, and I promised you light. And by golly, I think I nailed it. Such is like, you know, sometimes it just flows, right? Like the creativity, you know, you just start putting stuff down and you're just firing on all cylinders. You just go bam, 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 bam. It all comes together. And then you tweet it out and it just gets like a million billion likes. But I'm not going to do that because I don't want to make anyone feel bad, you know? So I probably will not use this perfection, and I guess we could try like another version of this. Like, it won't be this obviously because you can't mess with perfection, but we could try building something else with these. In this space specifically, in this big white box, as opposed to this the big black box over here, which we did last time. Which I gotta say, okay, I must admit, I thought like as we were building this and I was like, it was getting near the end of the stream and I'd only really done this side, I thought that this was kind of like too barren, like it wasn't gonna like translate very well. Like maybe like a very specific angle or something, it was gonna look good. But then I gotta say, I was pretty pleasantly surprised when I actually started like looking at the photos and stuff we took from this, because they surprisingly just changing the angles a little bit and like kind of having just the right, like, I don't know, lighting, little touch of Photoshop or something, or a little touch of, you know, reshade if you were doing that. It's like all you need. So yeah, I don't know. I thought, did you guys see that the final one that I had? I wonder if I can add it really quick. Image. Let's see if I have it here. Whoa, that's gigantic. Okay, but yeah, so like, this was the final shot that I got from our little backdrop here. Not bad, right? Like, I don't know. I gotta say, I did not expect that to come out so well. But goes to show you, you don't need something super complicated to get some pretty cool results. If you just have friends who have awesome relic swords, then they just make your photo look amazing, and you don't even need to do anything. So the moral of the story here is half-ass your GPose studios and then go find friends with really cool gear to pose in your photos, and it makes it all better. There we go. Lesson learned, I think, right? So all right, now let's see, what can we do with, let's see, hold on, let me make sure I'm not missing anything in the chat here, guys. How do we get onto carrots? I see, oh, I guess, oh, Campbell's. Oh, I see, yeah, spicy food makes you. Yo, spicy food makes me feel better in general, Anthony, not just when I'm sick. We got other spicy food fans out there? Progresso is better. I hate the chunky stuff. I don't know if I like the chunky chicken noodle, but I do like, there's like the beef soup stuff, like the vegetable soups and stuff. Those are actually pretty good. I think, okay, I guess we all unanimously agree that this is the epitome of a GPose studio right here. So at least we're all in agreement on this point. So now I'm going to mess it up. And, you know, it's archived though in this stream, so don't worry. Okay, not gonna lie, just putting the lights in there makes it feel pretty cool already. with just like the white background and just seeing the lights playing off the white background. I think we just... I got an idea. Here we go. Okay. Okay. There he is. There it is. A masterpiece. I'll be here all week. I mean, we could just go for a full-on Il Mheg Porksy Shrine. That's an option. Originally, I was thinking like a little, like I think like you know, have you guys seen people do those things where they make it look like you're a little statue or something? Right? People make it's like a almost like a diorama or something, or it's like figurine. Maybe that's what it's called, where they try to put a little base on something and they kind of make it feel like, you know, like when you buy figurines or something like that from the, you know, action figures, super figurines and stuff like that. And they make like a little base and there's just like a little bit of a setting that's kind of around it. But like, I was thinking of doing something like that where you try to make one of those things, because I've seen that before on Twitter and I thought it was really cool, but I've never actually tried it myself. But like, I guess another option is we just go full on Porksy Shrine. Or something of the like. Let's see. Looking to the point. Oh, Laura, you should sing all of us a lullaby. Oh, buffalo wings. Oh my gosh. Now that we're talking, I'm getting hungry. That sounds so good. I'm a big fan. Buffalo wings. It's gonna sound dumb. Laura's saying, this is gonna sound dumb, but are white screens great for GPose because of lighting? I don't do much GPose. Sunny! Hey, Sunny! Got a piecing. Yeah, so, let's see. Yeah, so the white screens are very versatile because they don't have the seam is the big thing, right? So okay, I admittedly, actually, so this is great. We have Sunny in here. So Sunny is something of a GPose expert. I know, like she does photography a lot. That's like one of her big things. So Sunny can definitely chime in here if you guys have some questions, I think. But correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe from a photography standpoint, I've done a little bit of product photography when doing marketing and stuff for work. And so a big thing is that like, you don't want to see, for example, in real life, if you had a product or something like that, or just something you want to photograph, right? Like a subject, you don't want a whole lot of stuff in the background because a lot of times you want to manipulate the background in post, or for example, cut out the background. And that's really difficult if there's a lot of shit going on in the background that you have to like cut out and put away. So that's why things like green screens are great, but also things like white screens here where, because it's sloped like this, the light can just ramp up the sides and you don't, I mean, you have to get some of the seams here just because of the way the game is, you know, functions with light. But see, like this seam is annoying to have to get rid of in post, right? You'd have to like edit this out. But here, right, like if you just kind of look at how my character looks against this background, it looks almost like I'm in a void. And it'd be much easier to cut this out, right? And you could also, of course, change the color of this, but that's like a big thing. If you ever see photo backdrops in real life, like pop-up photo backdrops, a lot of times they'll use like rolls of paper or something, and or like a cloth or something, and you usually want to like steam the cloth if that's the case, or use a fresh roll of paper. And the biggest thing is just in post, the fewer shadows and wrinkles and little things you have to edit out, it saves you time, right? And then, of course, as people are also pointing out, there's the idea of like, in real life, but also in game, sometimes using a simple background with just a little bit of a color added to it really has like a nice wash effect. So in the game, this is how people are getting those really nice sunsets that everyone's been doing lately. Because the thing slopes, the light bends up the white partition or the white screen, and then it gives you a gradient instead of just a flat, like 45 or 90 degree angle thing, right? So that's kind of, I think, the gist of why white screens are what they are and why they're probably used as they are. Also, Julia, thank you so much for gifting that sub. Continue to give sub. I think, right? Is that right? It's weird. My little like notification thing is not saying it, but I see it here in the chat. Thank you very much for it says continuing the gift sub they got. So thank you for continuing your sub. Some people edit for, oh yeah, Clip Studio. So Sunny's saying that some people edit the photos afterwards, which, yeah, I mean, if there's only so much you can do in Reshade and that kind of thing. So a lot of times to get the fancier effects, you take it into Photoshop or Clip Studio. I believe Clip Studio Paint is free, which is kind of cool that lately there's been a lot of free software for editing things, right? So like Clip Studio Paint is like basically like a wonderful alternative to Photoshop that's free, I believe. And it's super easy to use, and it's, you know, like, I'm not sure if it's open source, but yeah, it's like, it's great. And then there's like DaVinci Resolve, I think, for instead of Adobe Premiere, which is another like thing that a lot of people have been talking about. Like if you want to like get into a little bit of like video editing or anything like that, people have been talking a lot about DaVinci Resolve. I personally use like Photoshop and Adobe stuff because I love Adobe. I'm you know, been using their ecosystem for a long time, so I'm used to that. I have, you know, Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, all that stuff. But lots of great alternatives if you guys want to experiment with this. Let's see. We should have Sunny on your stream teach us. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe we can get Sunny on here sometime. Because that's definitely like what I'm doing here is this is as much me trying to teach where I can, but I'm pretty much a noob when it comes to the GPose side of stuff. So I would love to have some people either help teach me that I can teach everyone else, or we can have like maybe like a guest somehow. I haven't really explored that yet, but we can. And Yolana, I see you also dropped in here. Hey, Yolana. Yolana's saying when you also adjust depth of field, the background is usually very blurry to begin with, meaning you can experiment and not have to worry as much about the fine details. That is true. Yeah, when you experiment with the depth of field too, there's a lot you can do there. And I know something that's super cool about Reshade and G-Shade and those kinds of things, that you can repurpose the depth of field value and then switch it out for like a green screen or something. So that's like a really powerful tool that a lot of people use to just cut out the background altogether, because the depth of field basically just has a value depth-wise, right? Like on the XY axis. And if you can just repurpose that positional point on a plane and then just like say, instead of blurring that point, you just turn it all green, then you make a green screen anywhere you want. Okay, Sunny's saying Clip Studio is about 25 to 50 on sale. One-time payment. Yeah, that's true. which is great. I mean, I'm definitely a big fan of being able to just do like a one-time payment and then you don't have to worry about a monthly subscription fees, because man, subscription fees add up, don't they? Yeah, it's crazy. Let's see here. I'm trying to think like what's something cool we could do. So I mean, to be honest, I really would like to try doing the figurine thing. I'm very curious if we can do that and pull it off with these things. Okay, so I'm imagining, right, we get like a tree stump or something, because so the Il Mheg forest flower kind of theme. So we need maybe that big tree stump thing that you can get, and that'll be our base. Tree stump. Then we need some plants, so maybe some the potted plants and stuff to give us just a little bit of greenery. And I think we don't want to use planters because, or we need to use them sparingly, because we need to be careful about the perspective on this, right? So part of the selling the figurine thing is you have to make everything look really small. Like, so items that clearly scale your character too drastically, like for example planter partitions, I think those kinds of things, like they're like a very recognizable size, and I think if you stand next to that it scales your character too much. So if we use things though like potted plants and we just poke little bits of the greenery through, then I think that's what I've seen people use more to get that effect where it looks like a miniaturized figurine stand, you know? Correct me if anyone thinks that my logic there is off or something. Again, I've seen stuff on Twitter, seen stuff around in the Twitter's verse, and I just eyeballing it. I'm trying to guess how they're doing a lot of this stuff, and then also applying just some, I guess, principles of like, you know, art and scale and that kind of thing. Okay, so what's the... Actually, I should have looked at these items, what they're called, before I left the building. Sonny, how long have you been doing GPose, out of curiosity? And actually, I want to throw this out there too. Is anybody else really into GPose out there? Because I know there's tons of people who do GPose and stuff, and I know that's something we haven't really talked about as much in like my streams in the community and stuff. So I know that it could be helpful for just to hear what everyone is into. I was thinking about potentially adding a small GPose section to like the Discord and stuff, because I know we don't have, like right now we don't have maybe a great place for people to share their more general GPose photos. Like we have stuff for nightlife and stuff, but I know there's a lot of really great opportunity for people to showcase just the photography of like Eorzea life, you know? So also, okay, I'm back in here. I'm gonna turn the lights up here because we want to check out how we're gonna do this. Okay, so right, the thing is like, so what I was saying here, right? These plants are kind of too big. They look, maybe we could use one of these as like a single bush, but like this is very bizarre in nature, right? So one of the things those little dioramas usually go for is it's a very like the little figurine diorama kind of looking things. If you've ever seen those in real life too, like the ones where they're like superheroes or they're like anime characters, the setting is usually very organic looking. So it's supposed to just be like you pulled a little slice of their world out of wherever it is. So something like this though feels very unorganic, right? Because it is so, like there's like 3 of the exact same bush basically exactly in a row, perfectly the same size. That's not how nature works, and that's not how like Il Mheg is. Il Mheg is very, it's got a lot of like flowers and trees and a lot of, it's not very, not cookie cuttery, but like it's supposed to feel very organic, right? That's the fairy look, that's the elf look, as opposed to maybe, I don't know, Charlian architecture or something like that, which is much more precise and milled. So let's go preview. I think it's gonna be under miscellaneous, right? Probably, what is that tree stump thing called? Anybody know what the tree stump is? Is it a table? Actually, it might be a table, huh? This one, wooden table. Okay, so like this could be a potential base, right? Part of it too is I know sometimes people do the diorama thing and they use it's like Lalafell sized, so you can use really small things. Like there's the what is that thing? It almost looks like a cat tower. This thing, right? And they'll use just this stump, and they'll use like 2 of them, and that will become the base where their figurine is attached to. But I think scale-wise, that doesn't really work very well unless you're a Lalafell. So that's why I'm kind of leaning away from that. This doesn't feel natural. I'm thinking that we want to go with the wooden table. Cause I think this is like big enough that, you know, you could see a character standing on this maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Is that track, you think? Let's see. Yolana's saying, I always wanted to get into G-posing and learn the tools in posing, but I always was such a massive critic of my work. Oh, no, yeah. Yolana, big mood, yeah. I mean, I think that's like a very big general design thing, right? Is that like, it's, you have to, there's a really wonderful video by Ira Glass. Highly recommend looking this up if you guys have ever found yourself kind of stuck in that beginner area of stuff where you're like learning new, especially creative work, but like if you're learning something and you're really struggling to get past the like, my stuff looks terrible phase, or, you know, in your mind, at least you think, man, this is like not great. Maybe I'm just like not that good at this. There's like a really wonderful video by Ira Glass from, I think he might have said it on NPR, or I don't know, This American Life is his radio, is the podcast that he used to do. But he has a really wonderful little segment where he talks about, it's called like Ira Glass Beginners or Nobody Tells Us to Beginners. Phenomenal little snippet of a speech. And I'm not nearly as good at telling it as he is, but I mean, basically a big thing about that is nobody talks about how when you start, you're gonna be really bad, right? Like nobody tells this, a lot of times beginners don't get told this enough, is that like everybody, like your work when you start, it's gonna be bad, but you have to just keep doing a lot of work, right? And the problem is that what probably got you into all this is you have good taste, right? Or you have a taste, right? And you have like a sense of where it needs to be, but all you can see is how far you are from where you are to where you need to be. And it's really hard to get your brain to like not think about that, you know? So I think that he makes a really powerful statement there about like the mindset that I think is really important when you start new stuff. I'll link that. I can find that. I'll definitely link it. Let's see if I can even just find it really quick. I'll link it for sure in the comments or the description below. I think this is it. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, so for anybody who's live here, this is the video I was talking about, or like at least the clip of it. And here's like someone who did like a motion graphic to it. But I'll also link it, when this is on YouTube as a VOD, I'll have it down below in the references. It's only 2 minutes long, but I think it's worth your time to just take a look at that. It's something like that I sometimes go back and rewatch, because it's just such a good reminder. And it's so eloquently, succinctly put is the big thing too. So let's see. Sunny's saying the difficulty with streaming it, however, is that I use a lot of texture related materials and shading that you can't quite stream. True, yeah. So yeah, that's part of it is, I know there's only so much we can do with vanilla. The vanilla looking stuff, you know, before it starts to get, well, yeah, you know, I understand, Sunny. So yeah, if anything, what we can always talk about is just principles of GPose, right? And I think this is something I would love to just get more into in general as we move forward with a bunch of these, or if people end up really liking this GPose related content, then I would definitely love to just have a couple of maybe streams in the future where we maybe just talk about sort of more just the principles of GPose, right? Like how to achieve like better lighting, right? Whether that's in a studio setting or maybe out in the world. Knowing that, of course, if you have really fancy reshade and crazy Photoshop presets and this kind of things, of course, you can push it even farther. But that on stream, we can show, for example, just like, you know, there's so much you can do even with just the base GPose that I have not really delved into. And also just the idea of like, I know so much of photography is about lighting, right? And just like how you light your character, you know, having key lights, catch lights, all these kinds of things. And I know some of these terms because I have like some photographer friends, but like I am far from an expert in terms of understanding sort of the best practices, I guess, of where you would position lights within a room to achieve certain effects. And so this would be something that would be, I think, pretty awesome and beneficial for myself to learn, but also to then help everybody else learn, to help get those beautiful shots that you guys probably want to get. Let's see. Ciara saying, pink flower rog might be good, but the minimum float height is pretty high. True, yeah, so we're gonna have to probably push most of this up anyway, because I do think that like for these flowers, I'm gonna try to do similar to here where I'd prefer if we layer stuff together where a lot of these items don't just look like the full item is hanging out. So I'm thinking we use mostly just the one blue, like just the blue flowers hanging out. And to be honest, I think I grabbed a lot of these, but like as I'm seeing this, I think this is too crazy. Like there's just too much light going on here. I'm gonna put them over here. I think they just overwhelm the scene a bit. So maybe like we could use them, you know, one of them somewhere here, but I think we have to be very sparing with how we use these things because they're just a little too overwhelmingly bright now that I see them. I've never used these before. I've never built with these in my entire housing, everything. So I'm learning how crazy bright these are, especially on a white background. Although maybe that's the key here too, is that maybe we take this background and knock it to something like brown or something, since it's supposed to be forest like. So maybe like a dark green or something could be interesting to try out. Why can I not grab this? Come on. There we go. So I think, what about taking that new cherry blossom bed and clipping it through the wall a bit? Look like trees. That's a cool idea. So yeah, we could use the cherry blossom bed to get some little bits of tree kind of stuff going on. I'd be happy to help if that's something you'd like to do. Yeah, well, we can talk, Sunny. We can see if we can figure maybe something out. Oh, also, I think I might as well just throw this out there before we haven't really gotten into this that much. So, I'll say this now and I'll say it again near the end of the stream, but for Wednesday's stream, I'm going to be doing a mystery item build. And so what that means is I'm asking that some people try to mail me an item, one item per person in game. And then that way I'll end up with like a mailbox with like, you know, I don't know, 10 something items or something. And I'm not going to open the mail. I'm not going to check my mail. You can even say I already have one. Actually, you cannot see it because I have my chat cover. But I actually have one letter already. But basically on stream, I'm going to open my mailbox, and I've never seen these items before, and you'll know because they will not be read, so I will have no idea what's in there. I'll pull them out on stream, and then I'm going to try to build something with all of the items, or as many of the items as I can, and just see where it goes. So I'm saying that partially because I want you guys to hopefully be excited about that idea and think if it's cool, then you should show up on Wednesday for the Wednesday stream. But also because I need people to send me items. So letting you know that now in case right now you're in housing mode and you want to think up an item or something to send me. So yeah. Do not tell me what the item is too. The whole point is I don't know. So Tentacle PS, hello, hey, welcome to the stream. I imagine you're a housing fan. I'm glad you found us. Yes, I am indeed doing housing. I know, I think I'm probably one of the few housing people on Twitch. I don't know. Have there been more popping up? It is possible that there have been more popping up. What was that tree thing again? Sorry, I'm like trying to make sure I'm keeping up with chat, but then also making sure we can build this. Oh, wooden table. It's an NPC item. Even better. Is it actually from here? I saw it's 3,000 tables. If this is the case, oh my goodness. Okay, well that just made my day. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do, right? We're making this Il Mheg build, and what we're gonna start here is our little diorama thing. I bought 2 because I kind of want to layer this just to give it a little bit of depth. So instead of just having the stump, because everybody knows what the stump looks like. Oh, Porksy, come here. Put you over here for now. NPCs can watch after you. Okay, so I'm gonna layer this, and I'm gonna float one of these a little higher than the other, and that'll just give us, I think, a little bit of extra depth, or like a little bit of dimensionality to this little stand thing we're creating here. So let's see, how should this go? Maybe like, oh, and I want to rotate this so it's not so cookie cutter looking. Okay, maybe even take it off the grid just a little bit so that we really know this feels, I kind of want to like haphazardly do this almost, so that it feels a little bit more organic, right? Okay, so maybe like that. Yeah, like that. Okay, let's try floating this, and we're gonna float these at 2 different heights. So this might be kind of annoying because we're gonna pop up a bunch of these, the white rectangulars, but that's okay. We'll make it work. Okay, where's my loft? Oh, right, my loft is here. And it's attached to 1 billion flowers. Okay, well, not a problem. What's something easy to... Oh, hey, we have a visitor. One moment here. Let me quickly disconnect that. Oop. Porsy. Here we go. Porksy. Store. And voila. The loft is disconnected. We can put this back in my inventory. Also, who do we have here? Hey, Yolana, welcome back. Please come have a seat. Let me come hang out. Let me move these chairs so that you don't accidentally... Sorry. There you go. Do you want me to... Oh, should I move that a little way? Looks like you're about to ram into that a little bit. Here, I'll move this over a little bit. There you go. If anyone else wants to come join and hang out, I'm at my apartment right now. Let me see. Is this the right address? I believe this is the right address. I think this is the same one we had last time. So if anybody would like to come just hang out, I'm in my apartment right now. Crystal Matea, Shirogane, Ward 22, apartment subdiv, room 34. And yeah, the address is there. I just put it below the gameplay footage on Twitch here, so if you can see that, feel free to come join. Let's see. Learning. Oh, Tentacles. Okay, so Tentacle PS says, you just started. You just started 14 a week ago? Wow. Well, welcome to 14 and Eorzea. We're glad to have you here. So yeah, this is great. You can maybe hopefully get a little inspired and kind of see what's possible. Although admittedly, this is actually going outside of my wheelhouse of comfort too. So we're experimenting. We're all learning here together right now. So yeah, so what I am building right now is a photo studio. So I usually have done more immersive builds when I'm building in housing. And so usually I build more like for an RP kind of mindset where you're kind of building like an enclosed space that's kind of meant to just immerse the viewer. So not so much a place that's meant for taking photos and stuff. So actually last Wednesday was the first time that or last week, Monday and Wednesday, we started exploring GPose studios. And GPose is the built-in photography system that, menu system that they built into the game itself. It's this menu, group pose, and it lets you do photography stuff. And so people get all kinds of wild with that, of course. And so we decided last Wednesday, or I decided that we were going to build a couple of GPose studios. So yeah, Tentacle, if you want to look up what this is, so there's like a lot of subs, since you're new to 14, like there's the whole main storyline, and then there's, you know, all the combat and the raiding and stuff like that. The stuff that I think everybody understands is part of the game, but there's a whole humongous community that's built around the housing area, as well as GPose, or the photography and like videography, cinematography side of stuff. And there's a ton of amazing stuff that you can find there. So if you're curious to like see what we're talking about, try checking out, for example, hashtag GPosers on Twitter for the photography stuff, or hashtag Housing Eden, for example, on Twitter. And both of those will yield you like a great starting place to just like see a ton of really cool stuff and maybe like show you what's possible. So yeah, maybe that'll help light the fire within you. So I know you're just starting the game, so you probably won't have access to some of all this yet. Like housing, you have to be at least level 50, but don't worry, you'll get there soon enough. And it's at least something you can be excited about getting towards, and it'll like fuel your fire. Demos, hey, what's up? DJ Demos in the house. Oh my gosh, wait, this is the perfect opportunity. I was working on this off stream, and I've been wanting to try this out. Hopefully this works. Yes, there it is. There we go. Shout out DJ Demos. Another fantastic DJ here in 14. So Tentacle, since you're new to this, also I guess for everybody who was kind of like joining or didn't hear me start this or read in the chat here, so Tentacle PS here is new to 14. They're just their first week in here, so that's why I'm explaining a bit of like what GPose is and what kind of all this housing and stuff is. So like DJ Demos and myself, we're actually also DJs in here. And so I don't know if you've been made aware yet, Tentacle, but so within the housing scene, there's people who build, like I mentioned, I build immersive builds, right? And so people have gone and built all kinds of stuff, including, yeah, okay, you have heard. So it's like you can build venues, you know, clubs, bars, taverns, you know, concert halls. And then the awesome thing is that because it's an MMO, we have all of these people who can actually come to the venues and hang out. So like I built and own a nightclub. This is mine. There's the website for my club. And I'll be DJing there on Wednesday if you're curious to come check it out. And so yeah, we DJ, we perform on Twitch. We DJ, we mix, and then we play the music out, and then we also get to hang out and perform in-game in these nightclubs. So you do not have to be level 50 to just come out to these events. In fact, you could even be level 2 and run over if you just made a character that started in New Gridania. Or if you have access to New Gridania and you're on... Actually, I should ask that. Which server which data center are you on, Tentacle? Yeah, Demos, we definitely should talk about that. I have been looking into the idea of having more DJs come, because so far it's only been me, except for I had prom night. I threw a prom night event, and there I had Ali Katverstain, and Seneki. But other than that, it's only been me performing at Prominence so far. But I am definitely exploring the option or the possibility of adding in more dates where Prominence would be open, as well as more DJs and stuff. So yeah. Also, I'm glad you guys like the new shoutout macro. Yeah, I tried to make something a little custom that would feel like it belongs in my little overlay ecosystem that I've built out here. Also, Aramore, I didn't say hello to you. Hi, Aramore. Welcome to the stream. Man, this is becoming like a just chatting stream, and I'm not even mad about that. That's awesome. Let's see. Oh, Julie did actually ask too earlier. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Oh yeah, people just saying hi to Aramore. What do you... Let's see. You're on Primal. Okay, so... well, even if you're on Primal, if you... well, first of all, there's tons of amazing clubs and stuff on Primal too. I don't know them personally, but I'm sure there's tons. So maybe like Demos or any of our other nightlife aficionados in here, if you guys got some, maybe you guys can fire out like a club or two that's on Primal or something. But for sure, even if you don't have a character right now on Crystal Tentacle, you can just make an alt character and literally run over to the nightclub that I own, like as a level 2 person. All you have to do is just make a level 2, get the starting, like unlock the crystal, and then just run to Lavender Beds, and you'd be able to come and join. Because yes, you're correct, we are not able to jump data centers yet. Soon we will be able to, but for right now, you cannot do that. So I wouldn't invest a lot of time in this alt character, but if you just wanted to like come out and just check it out, you know, or even just to come see some of the builds and stuff that we've made, definitely do that. Tentacle, actually, if you'd like, I have a Discord server. You can find the links to all my socials, but also my Discord server down here below in the Twitch panels, or for anybody who's watching this in the future on YouTube, it's going to be down in the description below. But if you want to join the Discord, there's a lot of the people who you're seeing here in the chat and everything are also in there too. And we go out to stuff. I have announcements and stuff for like, oh, that's right. Thank you, Shiro. That's right. I forgot that I have a command about that. There it is. There's the link. If you want to join the Discord, you can join there. And we'll be happy to be your resource too. If you have questions about the game or you need help or something, got a whole bunch of people now that will help you out. Myself included, and I'm sure a lot of other people in here would be more than happy to show you the ropes or help you run through stuff or just get you started. So, and then there's a whole section in there devoted to like nightlife, and you know we can always help explain how to get to stuff and what fun events and stuff are coming up. Wait, oh my gosh, happy birthday, Damos! Is this your birthday today? Or happy birthday or happy... Wait, oh, see, nice. And I was planning on stopping by this Wednesday because it's my birthday. I've never been. Oh, I see. So on Wednesday, it's your birthday. Oh, wow. Well, dude, if you come on through to Prominence on Wednesday, yeah, I'll give you a birthday shout out. Please come through. We'd love to have you there. So that'd be so cool. Understand though, if you have plans with other friends or something for your birthday, so no worries. If you end up not being able to make it, I understand completely, but would be honored to have you. Ooh, look at that. See, so how this popped up here? So I'm switching back and forth here. So from chat here, I'm looking back here at the diorama thing we're doing, right? But see how we have the little, if it's multi-layered here, it gives that much more dimensionality. Although I gotta say, that doesn't make any sense from a tree perspective. Like, a tree doesn't grow like that. They wouldn't have bark here, right? And you wouldn't have like a, you know what I mean? I don't know if that's too wacky then. Right? Because like you would never have a tree that looks like that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about that now that I'm thinking about nature, logically speaking, whether that actually tracks or not. But that's not like a deal breaker per se. Okay, hold on. Let me, before I get, I know people are chatting. Keep chatting away. By all means, I'm just gonna float this up so that way, before I get distracted again, because I'm definitely gonna get distracted again. Okay, I gotta rotate this. And then I'm gonna push this other one a little higher. I'm gonna rotate that. By the way, the Discord offer is not just for technical. Anybody who is new and listening in and has not joined the Discord, if you want to come hang out with us, then please, by all means. Oh crap, I did not hit the minimum float height. These must have a really high minimum float height. Are these... What the heck is the minimum float height on these things? Oh my god, okay, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna guess it's like a whole like cabinet's high or something, so we're gonna have to go pretty high with this one, I think. Like, I think that's at least a Hingen wardrobe height. Okay, this should be high enough, right? Wait, let me close out. Okay, there we go. That is at least acceptable height. Yolana, I think we're gonna step out. Actually, you know what? I might just be able to step outside. Hopefully that will work. Let's see if this doesn't goof it up. Hopefully this does not goof it up. Okay. Let's pop outside for a second just to make sure this thing can stick. Ooh. Let's see. Oh, you just learned... Damn, so you're learning housing too? You just learned how to loft housing objects? Congratulations! Hey, that's big, honestly. I mean, I remember, you know, being new to housing and figuring out how to loft my first couple things. It feels good, you know? And like, ain't nothing wrong. Yeah, be proud of that. Perfect, here we go. Did you full on run away, Yolana? You can come back. Come back. Wait, are you hiding somewhere? Is she hiding somewhere? I don't see her. Maybe she's not back yet. I don't know. Okay, you know what? That's... Whatever. That maybe doesn't make a lot of sense, but who cares? Okay, so... We can always take it out later. I was kind of wondering if this would at all be interesting. Like if we needed like a little bit of a background, but I don't know, that might be a little too much. Mushroom growing, like Teague is saying, looks like a mushroom growing on the tree base. Yeah, we'll have to figure out. Oh, actually, wait, that's a good thought. Toadstool? What was that stool that we had last time? Because because we had... Wait, where did all my items go? There he is. When we were building the Scholastic Library, there was a fungus chair. There it is. Here. This was one of the mystery items, per se, that we got. This is actually perfect for this. So, we can totally use this little fungus chair. Yeah, I think, I forget, was it Juliet or, was it Ilana? No, it wasn't Ilana. I don't know. Lime? I forget. I apologize. I forget who else was giving me the, Nimbus, maybe? Was it Nimbus? Who gave me the mystery items? On that, when I was building the Scholastic Library. Anyway. Yeah. That's why I have this fungus chair. And I think we can use that here to help build this. Let's see, looks like I made this for you. Oh, wait, what do you have for me? Oh, wait, when you suggest the idea. Is this for the Il Mheg, or is this for the mystery item build? Oh, okay. Oh, thank you so much. Ah, thank you, Ilana. Really appreciate that. Okay, yeah, let's see if we can figure out how to use some of this too. Man, these beds are so cool. Look at that. Ooh, oh, wait, even just that, honestly. You know? Just that, like, bam, right there. I mean, already, that... I was thinking, you know, I think we were both, Yolana even was thinking, like, floating it up and having it kind of, like, up higher, maybe as, like, sort of trees coming through. But actually, now that I just put it down there, I mean, that kind of works with the whole Il Mheg thing, right? And kind of, like, having these branches wrap around these other branches. From a sort of little diorama perspective, I think that works actually surprisingly well. Wow. All right. Well, there we go. Build done, stream done. Bye, everybody. Man, we're on fire. I think we could even lift this up a little bit. This makes me want to spread the logs a little bit farther out and maybe even add a third one here so that these branches really feel like they're wrapping around the wood. I think I might add a third piece of the wood here, just so I really can get this effect that this stuff is like wrapping up and around the stumps. I really like that idea. Okay, let's try this. We might as well. Let's see. What? Let's see. Il Mheg and its field of flowers. Exactly, Deimos, right? Like, also wait, just want to make sure, Deimos, am I saying your name correctly? Is it Deimos? I don't think so. I think it's Deimos. Or Deimos? Deimos. Moss would be two S's, right? So Deimos. What's up, Eclipse? Hello, hello. Welcome back to the stream, Eclipse. I'm saying it right? Perfect. Okay. Fantastic. Please, anybody, if I mispronounce your name, feel free to let me know. I would be more than happy to adjust. Builders adjust. If there's one thing that tanking and healing taught me. Let's see. Oh, I wonder, what if I just rotate this? See, so what I'm looking at right here is this little bit that's not quite catching. But if I wonder if I just rotate this, if there's any piece, see how this is farther? That's like worse. That's better. Not quite. I kind of do wish... Okay, wait. Let's see if I can just... If I nudge the bed... Okay, so like that. By the way, if anybody doesn't already do this, like, make sure that you have a keybind for hiding and showing your UI, because then when you're using your housing items, just having the keybind there so you can click off the UI and then just like do this so you can see what you're doing, like really see what the item looks like, is really helpful. There we go. Okay. That rotation's a little bit better. And then now we can plug this little bit in with the other stump, I think. Who do we have here? Hey, Juliet! Welcome back. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. Uh-oh. That didn't even hit the other stump. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if I should just remove the white screens. Julia, how does that look? Oh my gosh, look at that. Yeah, wait, look at that. Look at that. Are we in the right? Are we getting there? You think we're onto something here? So we're gonna push the logs up a little bit more. Although actually, that's kind of cool there, where it looks like the flower is almost growing towards you. Kind of like if you're like, I mean, Fairy Queen or something, and like flowers just like grow where you stand or something. Maybe that's like, that could be the storyline of what's going on here. It's pretty cool looking. Now that seeing that, oh man, you guys both have it? Gotta do some more maps. Okay, I'm gonna move this out of the way just because this is kind of getting annoying in terms of floating. I think it's just gonna be easier if I move these out of the way, actually. Your immersion, I know. It's fine. So Damus, what are you building out of curiosity? I know you said that you're just floating your first stuff. Is there anything in particular that got you into housing, or that you're like aiming to try to learn how to build? How does this look actually? That's kind of cool too. I feel like this is not going to be as good for GPose though, because their heads will be stuck up here. Let's make sure that the height... Is that height where we want it? I think we want it a touch higher. Okay. Smidge higher on the back ones here. Okay. Let's get all these rotated. Okay, I'm gonna push this one. Let's see, what's the most logical thing? Okay, I think we do... I think about like that. Okay, and then let's see. I don't know if it's gonna hit minimum float height though. That looks a little iffy to me. Like this one. Yeah, that's not gonna hit it. Okay, so it needs to be like, what do I have to measure? I want some marker to help me figure out what the minimum I could look it up, but let's see if we can just do something really quick. Do I even have... Darn. I was gonna say, do I have like a little Hingen sideboard or something easy that I could use? I guess I could just buy one. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Oh my gosh, these are so bright. Cabinets, shelves, rugs. Is it? No. Hingen wardrobe? I think it's this height. I'm almost positive that it'd be about this height. Okay, so I think that's the minimum float height. It needs to be above this. I'm just guessing. So I'm gonna put that here and make sure we float at least to that height. Sorry guys, I know that's a little bit slow when it comes to this part. So just a private room with a little practice DJ session. Ended up not keeping the lofted stuff, but I learned how. Cool! Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, as a DJ, why not have your own little DJ studio area in an apartment? And I think, yeah, I mean, learning how to do the basic glitches, the lofts and stuff is great. It's a bit of a gateway. Be careful, you're gonna come down the rabbit hole with all of us. It's a fun one, though. I mean, obviously, I guess I enjoy it a decent amount, given what I'm doing right now. It's a challenge, but a challenge that I deeply love. There we go. Maybe a touch. Let's see. I can always lower this. Okay, so let's try this again. I'm not gonna make that height difference so crazy this time. Oh wait, make sure I hit the minimum float. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna be safe because it's still above this. Oh crap, click the wrong thing. Grr, annoying. Trying to go too fast. I think actually that'll be fine. Okay, let's run with this and just see what happens. Okay, I hope this actually lets me do this. I don't think you guys have to move. I would just, you can just chill there for a second. Hopefully these all pop into place. You did have a really fun idea for a lounge venue club kind of deal, but it would be a lot of work. Oh man, yeah, tell me about it. It's, yeah. It can be as complicated or as not complicated as you want it to be, you know what I mean? Like, with any of these builds, I mean, there's a lot of really cool, very simple setups for clubs and venues and stuff, but it's also, yes, perfect. But there's also some very complicated ones. So, yeah, it's gotta be up to sort of each person to figure out how crazy they want to make stuff or not. There we go. Okay. That's looking kind of cool there, huh? See there, you see what I mean? Where I like wanted to fill this in, so now the vines are like wrapping around the wood there. And same thing here. It's a little off here. Maybe just a rotation on this can help with this. There's this little bit that's, I wouldn't mind if it was showing. Or had like a natural way it's like connecting up. Oh, it's a little off. That's okay. That's not really the end of the world. Maybe that's okay right there, like that. Actually, it's more important to me that this flower looks like, there you go. That's fine. That is close enough. Okay, now the front part looks a little wacky. There we go. Okay. I think that's looking pretty solid. We might even rotate the camera angle. I kind of wish this was a little farther back. Oh, man, this is, I gotta say, just like when we were doing this piece over here, this is like way more involved, I think, than I initially sort of maybe thought it would be. I'm also kind of nitpicky, so that's also part of it. Let's see how this looks. Okay, wait, actually, let's bring back our little white partitions here. Okay. I think that's, there we go, okay. Okay, now, if we take our lights back down, okay, what happens? Okay, here we go, some light experimenting. Where can we put this? Oh, it gets, okay, so it will get blocked by the wood, apparently, if we do certain... Okay, this is actually kind of cool to know, though, because, so, we can do stuff like that then, right? So, if we put it out here, we definitely are going to get the light from it, but if we hide wherever the point is here that actually emits the light, so for example, if I do here, is it the flower that's emitting it? I'm trying to figure out where is the light generated from? Because, so some items, for example, right? You'll see that there's like, what looks like the light would be coming from here. But if you block like right here, you know, like somewhere where the bulb wouldn't actually be, sometimes the light actually stops coming out altogether. So some items, you can actually see the whole light itself, but if you block like some other weird little part of it, it'll just like completely knock out the light, casting all the shadows and stuff. So you could have like glowing flowers that don't actually illuminate anything, so they're not changing the light. I think though, we kind of said that maybe something a little more subtle. So the little fungus things. What do we have for indoor greenery that we could use? Stained glass windows. Ooh, that's a cool idea. Oh, is it not called stain? There it is. Let's see. So we do have like that. So the only thing is, I'm not. Ooh, actually, that's kind of cool. If there's like this void door. Okay, that wasn't what I was thinking. I was trying to put the actual stained glass here, but this kind of like doorway stepping out into the little flower patch is kind of cool. If you had like a, you know what I mean? Like a Narnia door, and you step out into Il Mheg kind of thing. It's kind of what I'm thinking here. Some sort of Alice in Wonderland, Narnia kind of thing going on. But yeah, I mean, this is another definite like Il Mheg kind of thing going, where we have like stained glass. I'm not sure if that will help with our... I'm trying to figure out how we could use this with our diorama kind of thing going on here. Let me see. Let's see here. Indoor furnishings, plants. So what I was thinking is we need some plants to help sell this whole thing. So maybe like these, right? Like these little potted flowers. That doesn't quite feel very Il Mheg-y. I do feel like this, the oak barrel. Maybe. A couple of these oak barrels around here, right? Like just poking up so that way we have just the flowers and the greenery to help bring some like sort of plant life looking stuff to this whole setup. I wonder if we have some, let's see, tabletop, wall mounted. What are the tabletop plants that we could use? We could have this for greenery, right? We could definitely use this kind of like this, you know, in a way. Mushroom lamps. Ooh, that does feel pretty Does it? Actually, wait. Is this Il Mheg-like? There are mushroom lamp. Oh, yeah. Where the Numu? What are those called? The sort of floppy-eared, like Eeyore. It looks like it's Eeyore, but like as a species, a little bit. Oh, there we could go use this. But they have the, so to say anyway, that they have a bunch of glowing fungus mushrooms and stuff in their area. Here we go. This stuff. Potted oxalis flowers. That'll be great. Not so much that. I want the very natural looking stuff. So like some of these things, if we just hide the pot, Ariman vase, that's also could be good. Okay, so I want some of these potted oxalis flowers, and then I need the oak barrels, right? Oak low barrel planters and the ox flowers. Okay, someone help me remind me of that. I'm gonna go look outside at the market board. The puppy people. Is that what you call them? I could see that though. Yeah, so the mushroom lamp. Okay, so the I'll look up some mushroom lamp. The lily lamps? Oh yeah, the wall-mounted ones you're talking about, right? The sort of like bell-shaped ones. Yeah, those could help cast a cool little pink tint. What was this? Oak barrel? Was that called? Okay, I'm just gonna look up oak, and that's not gonna give me what I want, but wall-mounted and the floor lamp. Is there a floor lamp? I guess there is a floor lamp version too, huh? Here we go. Oak low barrel. It's a little touch pricey, but that's okay. Not too bad. Let's get 3 of these, and then let's get potted AX. Potted Anime Expo. Let's see here. All right, not too bad. Oh, these people. Let's spread the wealth around a little bit. And by that I mean mostly to that person, but that's okay. Oh, mushroom lamps and... Okay, so I'm gonna try to see if I can keep it really natural looking. And I know those flower lamps feel a little bit like they're created from something. So let's see. Actually, it couldn't hurt though. Even just to have 1 or 2 just to play around with. What are they called? Are they called... I mean, I'll look up lamp. Let's see. Glade lamp. What's it called? Right. Yeah, I guess what I was thinking is like, oh, the mushroom light for the ground is I think very good. I'm trying to think. So the thing about this is I'm trying to make it feel like you ripped a stump out of Il Mheg. And you wouldn't find a lamp out in nature in Il Mheg, but you would find the mushroom lights for sure. So that's kind of where I'm going thinking wise there. Oh man, these are so good, but these are probably really expensive. Jesus. Okay, nope. We are not going to use this. Oh, there it is. Lily wall lamp. And lily floor lamps. You know what? Okay, here. Hey, look. Pekora. That's fun. Okay, I guess I'll buy from Pekora. What's she doing here? All right, we'll see what we can do with these. Maybe they'll even just be able to provide some lighting and stuff. There's the jellyfish lights. That could be cool. Mushroom. What is that? What is that little glowing mushroom light that we were looking at? Mushroom lamp. Oh my goodness, these are very pricey. Do it for the housing. Okay. All right, we'll start with this and we'll see where this takes us. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry, Tentacle, I never said thank you very much for the follow. And glad to have you here. I hope you're enjoying this. I know some of this may not make a ton of sense to you since we're referencing some things from like later in the game or, you know, I know you're probably not too familiar with housing yet, but if you do have any questions or really anybody here, if anybody, you know, Demos, if anybody has any questions, please feel free to lob out stuff in the chat and I'll be happy to try to answer anything. If you're confused about whatever I'm doing or just want to know more, very much happy to try to explain. Okay, so let's see, how can we do this? Let's lay this out on the ground. So I'm trying to see if I can come up with like a convincing looking... You know, so you start to layering stuff like this, right? I think is the way you go. That's not quite right. Yeah, like if you layered it like that, and you can imagine, like imagine this up there, and then most of all the planter stuff is hidden, right? Okay. Okay, let's go here. Wait, no. I want it to be really like right up in here. Like that, maybe? Okay. Sunny, you still in here? I'm curious from a GPose expert's perspective, or if anybody else is really like into GPose or photography and stuff like that. If anybody wants to lob out any thoughts they have in terms of like, not just how to make this look convincingly like a diorama kind of looking thing or like a figurine set, but how we can make this really sell as a place that you want to take photos in specifically, right? Because I mean, that's the whole point here, is we want this to be a place that feels really, really comfy to take photos and stuff in. Okay, I'm gonna start with this. Let's see. Let's get those in place. So I think, so this is going to come and hopefully help blend this point right here a little bit more. And then we want these two to kind of blend in here to help break that up. Kind of thinking actually that the viewpoint might be here almost. Oh no, I mean, I guess there's the flowers growing up. Should these be more forward? They could be more forward. Well, we'll try this for now. Where's our stage panel? Okay, I'm gonna move these away again. I need these white panels out of the way. Just too much, and I'm gonna take these away. They're probably blinding you, Ilana. Okay. Where's my Riviera wall shelf? It's on the wall. There it is. Let's see. So, might look in the photo. Can we find Urianger? Let's see. Where is Urianger these days? I don't even know. Where is that man? What is that man up to? Urianger. What is the airspeed? Well, African or European? I say unto you, Juliet. Yeah, I know. For we have any other Monty Python and the Holy Grail fans out there? In case anyone either did or did not really get that reference. Oh, okay, here we go. See, look at this. There we go. Just need that little bit of flowers poking through. There it is. Okay, see? We don't want to see all the... We don't want to see the actual pot itself. Just want to see the little flowers poking up. Okay, let's see if I can pop that up a little bit more. Is that going to show the top of the potted thing? It's kind of coming through. But I kind of like that this spills it up to the top a bit more. Let's see here. Let's try this. Let's rotate and see what happens. Oh yeah, see then the bit of the pot that's showing kind of goes away a bit. Depending on how we rotate this. I kind of like that. Okay, we're gonna keep that. Oh, I could nudge it down just slightly. But we can adjust that a little bit later maybe. Let's get to these first. Oh man, this is gonna be... Okay, come on. Oh boy. What's wrong with liking Monty Python? I love that movie so much. It's so funny. It's still so funny. It's like, oh gosh, I messed that up. Okay, well at least I didn't mess up the things I floated. No, let's not jinx myself. How can I do this efficiently? Actually, I think I need to go from this way, because then I can actually hit it through the wood here. Okay. Harry Potter fans too? Just go through all of the just pop culture things. Do I hear Harry Potter for 45? 9. I should have. Man, that was a missed opportunity to say for 9 3/4. Oh, well, okay. That log's gonna be on the ground. That's fine. As long as we don't rotate it, we're all good. And I'm gonna have to just eyeball this based off of where this log is, knowing that the other log was a little bit above it, so if I go right about maybe there, but maybe even a touch higher. Oh, that is too much of a touch higher. I think like right... That's worse? Wait, what is... Oh, it's got the little feet, that's why. Oh god. Okay. There we go. Let's try that. Okay. Lock. Here. The Dapper Ham. Welcome back to the stream, Dapper Ham. Oh, I've always had such a hard time floating those log tables. Yeah, so Dapper, I wonder, is the issue that you've had the minimum float height? Do they always snap back to the floor for you? Is that what you're saying? You're talking about these tables, right? I think they're literally called like wooden tables. But if you're having trouble floating them, it's probably because you're not getting them to the minimum float height, or you're not hitting the center of the actual wood on them. Because both those, not hitting the center will not pop up. It means that, sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. Not hitting the center of the table with your floating mechanism will mean that the thing cannot pop upwards. But then also, if you don't float it high enough past its minimum float height, then you will not be able to freeze it in place. It'll just fall back to the floor. And for anyone new, what I'm talking about is every item in this game. Well, so you may notice that in order for me to push these items up off the floor, I'm doing this kind of thing where I'm hitting it with a wall shelf. And it's kind of slowly nudging this thing up and up and up and up. So this is how we float stuff in this game, using the in-game methods. It's kind of like a little bit of a glitch kind of thing that happens. But so the thing is, as you're doing this, because of the way this is working, and because it's kind of like a sort of hack or workaround a bit, what you end up needing to do is you have to have every item get a certain height off the ground before it can lock in place, because if you don't get it a certain height off the ground, it will fall back to the floor. And you will not, like when you leave the housing menu, it'll just pop back down to the floor, and you will not be able to have it stay floated, which is a problem. So these tables, for example, have a pretty high float height requirement, so they have to be about like the height of this thing. That's why I grabbed this Hingin sideboard. I think these tables need to be at least this high off the floor before you can actually lock them in place, which is pretty high. Okay, let's see how that looks now. I'm gonna lock this in place and make sure I get my stump moved back upwards. Alora says, look, a 5-ounce fridge. Alora knows, yeah. Yeah, it's simple mathematics and physics, really. Science. Nothing wrong with that. And there was some massive. Oh, I see. So nothing wrong with locking Mighty Python, but you got kind of like tired of it, I guess, so to say. Got a little overplayed. Oh, look at that. There it is. There it is. Okay. I think we're going to pop these up slightly more because it's a little bit lost right now. This one's a little bit too low, I think. So let's nudge this one up a tidbit more. I think this pot's going to be right there. Okay, so I'm like visualizing it in my brain how deep this pot is in here. So like, oh, too much. Oh, and I'm only hitting the back one for some reason. Did I move this thing? Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's move this forward. Oh, yeah, I see. Wow, yeah. I really need to move that quite a bit more forward. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now we kind of have like our two little clumps of stuff. They're in the same rotation though, so let's rotate these so they don't look as cookie cutter. There we go. I'll rotate this one off a little bit too. Okay, now where's the cherry bed? Oh, not that one. Let's use this one. Okay. Looking a little chaotic. A little more than I'd like it to be. I'm wondering, yeah, if we push this back, maybe we can get that stuff to shine through. Or maybe rotate stuff? There's another way you could think of it. Man, this is kind of tricky to think this through. Okay, let's try like that. And let's try adding in some of these other potted things and see where this takes us. Nothing wrong. Where did my stage? Okay, it doesn't matter. We will just use this one. And now we can use our tabletop items and it'll be much easier to get these in place. Okay, so where do we need more stuff? Probably like here? Okay, let's try that. Okay. This is like, I gotta say, now thinking about this, like those dioramas and stuff I've seen people do on Twitter and stuff, it's a real subtle art. It's like, you gotta be really... It's not as flashy as I was thinking it would be, you know? Like, it's a lot of trying to make little subtle details that add up to the bigger picture of stuff. And that is quite hard to do, actually. And to make it convincing. Let's see. So let's see if I can use this to smooth this out and make it feel more... I think it needs to be a little higher. Oops. So like... Or should it be here? Something like that? No, that looks unnatural. Oh, that's kind of cute. Okay, just that little bit right there. Let's try that. Okay. We got one more of these. Okay, no, it's too high. There we go. Okay, I'm trying to think if there's like a way we need to use this to see like how the white flowers are kind of bleeding into this clump of green. So I'm thinking that we do this, where we get to really kind of mask that. So we get like a bigger just like lump of greenery and stuff. Kind of like that, you know? Makes it kind of blends these two. Doesn't make it feel like it's so just like two potted plants next to each other. We use that to smooth it out a bit. But that's the idea. Okay, and now we got our mushroom lamp. Yep, those are. See, Dapperham is saying, yep, those ones. I can't seem to get the center without my shelf trying to attach to the table instead of my wall. Well, so instead of using a wall shelf for the tables, because they're so big, you might want to try using a wooden loft instead. And you don't have, this is the crafted one where it has the square corners, but you can actually go buy a round wooden loft from the NPC person here. You can just buy this Hokonen permit in any of the housing wards, just the housing NPCs. And then actually all of the items you need to float stuff for housing, you can just buy off this person. Now they've added them, which is fantastic. So just buy a wooden round, wherever it is. Where is it? Here it is, round wooden loft. And then you just get one of these, and then an antique wall shelf, which is also from here, from this guy. Maybe it's in others. Shelves. Wait, how is it not here? Am I blind? Other? I guess? Okay, well, they definitely sell them because I did this already on my Housing 101 tutorial stream. But anyway, you can buy all the basic stuff from the person there, but try using a round wooden loft that has a much bigger hitbox, so you can hit the center points of these things and like just overlap this like crazy and then push it upward. Let's see. Okay, so we don't want to show the ball. We can show the top of the ball here, but not the whole thing. So let's go about... Actually, okay, let's see what happens if I do that. I kind of like that. There you go. Is that weird to have the light behind where the person would stand, though? Should it be in front more? Does it need to be a little bit more to the side, I think? You know, like, maybe like that. And then maybe need ideally like a second one, but that gets pricey. This might be where we need like, Yolana, I may have to ask you to stand up here really quick so we can kind of see what this does lighting wise. I think though that's kind of looking cool like that, you know, just like, that feels pretty natural. You know, with the lamp kind of sitting in there. Let's try that. Okay. And I guess we might... Let's see. Can you... Is any of this dyeable? These barrels, I don't think the flowers will dye though. What happens with the canopy bed? Is it just the pillow? Yeah, it's just the pillow. Okay, that's not gonna help us. Okay. I think we should try putting these back in for a second and just see where we're at with this. I did not expect that to go so smoothly when I just grabbed those things. But that works. I'll take it. Okay, so like that. Oh boy, but you can't get up there. Okay, hold on. Put this. Give me a desk. There we go. Boop. Okay. Okay, let's just see what happens if I go like this. Don't have anything cool that will work. Okay, that's like, I guess, sort of outdoorsy enough. Look, I just sit farther back. Okay, there we go. Now let's try throwing in some lights here. I don't know what I'm doing here. I will admit I never took a photography course, so I don't think I could say I failed photography course, but I don't know that much about photography and lighting. So a lot of it is a bit of guesswork. But okay, let's make this really white and bright. Let's try doing, let's see, is this gonna blow this out a bit? Should it be a little tinted? A little purpley? What's a very Il Mheg kind of thing to do? Oh, I guess glowing, like that's kind of cool. Glowing blue or something. Should be very sort of greenish blue. No, that's kind of wacky looking. A little unnatural. Okay, I don't know. Let's try this. I don't know what I'm doing, but let's just experiment here. Okay, let's try a different color light. Let's go pink? Pink, question mark? Ugh. Man, a little clunky. I don't really know. Okay. Oh, too bright, too big a spotlight. Let's go from down here and fire it upward. Does that look any better? What if we really... Why is it so... Nope, too crazy. Yeah, that's kind of weird and unflattering. What am I doing wrong here? Why is it so bright? Shouldn't that be much more pink? I'm just playing around with lights right now. I'm not, let's give this a warm tint. That looks horrible. Also doesn't look very flattering. There we go, that's a little bit better. At least you're illuminated. Okay. Let's drop all of these a bit more. Ooh, I liked whatever that was. The blue tint, like that, even from the front. Maybe we can give like a green tint or something here. What is, there's a lot of stuff happening here. There we go, it's just too crazy bright. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. Let's give like a little catch light of like pink maybe? Can we do that? And like really drop it down. Ooh, that's very intense. Maybe it's too close to that backdrop. Let's go here a bit. Does that even do anything? Okay, hold on. Maybe it shouldn't be that pink. Oh man. Okay. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing, but you know, not bad. Hey, you know, ta-da! Okay, it's no masterpiece like that absolute perfection that we did at the very beginning of this stream. But obviously someone with cool, you know, much more photography skills and lighting and who understands a bit more of this could obviously do something cool with this. Plus, you could get in some crazy stuff with Reshade or Photoshop, Clip Studio Paint, these kinds of things. I wonder even like just adding some photo filters here. So first of all, wait, there we go. Let's have him look somewhere else. Let's bring up the character lighting a bit. Okay. I'm curious if just we knock all the lighting down a bit, if it'll be better. Feels like just it's kind of blown out in the back here. Yeah, there we go. A little bit softer, right? Doesn't need to be so crazy looking. Pink, that's kind of an interesting look. Maybe a bit more just the teal. Kind of like that blue. Okay, so something like that. That's a little bit more subtle looking. Then we can go... Let's give a smile. Expressions. Let's be a bit happy. And then we can do, let's see, like, oh, we can get a cinematic frame. And then we can do color filters. Let's just cycle through these and see what happens. Ooh. Actually, I don't know. I mean, I kind of like that. It's kind of different. I think you could punch some of the colors to make it even more contrasty and stuff. But just even something like this is kind of cool and different, I think. Let's see. Hold on, let me make sure. I'm gonna try snapping some of these as photos as we're going. Might as well. Okay, too dark. Ooh, look at that. Really punching those colors with that, whatever this, I think it's bright filter. There you go. You want to try creating photo sets? You should, Tentacle. You can definitely, we can help lead you as to how to get an apartment, because everything I'm doing right now is just in an apartment. So apartments are very, very readily available to like everybody for the most part. So you absolutely can recreate what I'm creating here. Anybody really can. So don't let your dreams be dreams. We can make those a reality. And you can try awesome stuff like this. Bright 4, that's a nice look as well. I like that. Maybe I should try it without the cinematic filter too. Posterize, colored pencil. Pastel. Interesting with this monochrome things too. Look at that. The echo. Ooh, crazy. I do kind of like these ones, the sprite filters. These are quite nice. Screen effects. There you go. I think a lot of these get too crazy. Sometimes this one, Brilliant 2, is kind of cool though, because Brilliant 2 just puts these little glowing spots on the screen, which makes it feel very whimsical. It's really subtle, but you can just see little spots on the screen starting to glow a bit more, a bit less. And I think that adds, like there, you know, you see near my leg there, it's kind of just starting to glow a bit. This can add like a really cool, just subtle bit of movement if it was a video clip, but also, you know, actually this could be a cool video clip. But yeah, you could add, just see that little bits of glowing popping in and out. Feels very, I guess, fairy-like. What else could we do? Depth of field? Okay. Yeah, like if we add the depth of field there. See there too, there's the white screen, what we're talking about earlier, right? Where like we just, basically you can't see the seams, so it looks like I could be anywhere. Let's see, manual depth of field. Oh, okay, interesting. Let's try this a little bit. Right about there. Looks very like a macro kind of shot. Where it sort of only like a very shallow depth of field, where there's only a few things are in focus and everything else is very blurred out. I think Reshade probably has some very dramatic looking, more cool effects with this. Let's see, what is this? Limb darkening? What does this do? Oh! Oh, vignette! Okay. What is all this? Oh, it expands and contracts it, I guess. Right? Like, is this? So it's like less intense. I don't know, it looks kind of hazy to me. That also might be the brilliant thing going on though. I'm not really sure if I like that. Yeah, I don't really care for the limb darkening part. Lip movements? Oh, I see. So you can get him to talk. Oh, why am I frowning? There we go. That's fine though. Yeah, anybody else have any other ideas in terms of like lighting or like things we could add? If we have any of our photography experts or GPose experts and stuff, what do you guys think? Oh, the lily lights, you're right. Oh, I mean, either way, actually. I mean, for GPose or otherwise. And Julia, did I see you saying you plus the also looks beautiful. Let's see, hold on, maybe change background color. Julie, did you have an item that you wanted to add? I think. Wait, did I? I could have sworn I saw a comment earlier that said, oh, I was going to add something, but Oh, there, yeah. I came to add effects. And it was too late. Let me try those lights. Are you outside of GPose right now? If you are, then I could pop out and we could try something. Oh, slash flower shower. Oh, I see. So then it would have like the flowers showering everywhere. Let's try that. Why not? This would be a good chance where we could test maybe, what's that thing you can do? What was I thinking? Oh yeah, so you can go here and we can save the lighting and then we can get back to it. Character position, camera position. Wait, save based on your character? I think we want it based on the camera, right? Or is it based off the... Okay, well, I'm not like a... Let's just try this. Okay, let's go out here. Hello. You want to try doing your flower shower? Or do you want to get up here? We can also try it with here. I can get up. I feel like, admittedly, your outfit... Or actually, both of you guys, both of you two could get up here if you want. I do not have flower shower though, so I cannot actually do that on that end. Yeah, I don't have flower shower, sorry. Christmas is coming up fast. Here, do you and Yolana want to come up here? You guys can try it. Oh wow. Okay. Well, let's quickly give this a go first, I guess. Oh boy. Oh. That's very blue. Wait, is it none of these settings? Wait, why is it so green? Is it because... There it is. Okay, yeah. Boom. And then I think I gotta just look off into the distance somewhere. And put a smile on again. Put a smile on. Where is it? Beam. There we go. So I don't look like I'm really mad at everything in the world. Perfect. And let's wait for the flower shower. Wait, how? Can I not freeze everything? Why is that not freezing everything? Enable all motion. There it is. Okay. Or should it be looking up? Because it's like flowers, right? Yeah, there we go. That makes more sense. The pink light's a little weird. Hold on, let's fix this pink light. Shouldn't be... If anything, we almost want like the blue sky. And then we go freeze. Oh. Okay, hold on. There we go. Ta-da! Something like this? I don't know. There you go. Not bad for 2 hours of experimenting around, huh? Let me take off also this little cinematic thing so I have a full shot of this. Where's the frame cinema? Oh, you could even do like a picture frame. Cute little like Polaroids or something. What is it? Instant camera? There you go. You know? Hold on, let me make sure I get the full frame one. Oh, that little piece of the housing wall. Heck. Let me fix that depth of field a bit. Maybe not manual? Whoa, that light is going nuts. Honestly, this could be just photoshopped out, maybe even. That little bit there. Or was it? Man, I lost it. It was like a really perfect little angle there I had. Pretty much this, right? Okay. Okay, I think it's pretty much this. Oh, I see what it was. It was the brilliant, that other filter thing that I had going on. That was making it really crazy looking. There was another one too, right? Bright 4? There you go. That's like another version of this. Ooh, there goes the brilliant filter. Let's do one of those cute little with the picture frames. Ooh, what are these? Picture. Wanted. Oh, that's kind of nice. What are all these? Man, there's a lot of... I didn't even realize there's so many frames now. What is it? None. Honestly, something even just simple like that. Or the other one here. Like that is very... I don't know. That does feel like something someone would snap with like a Instagram camera kind of thing. Cool. Yeah. I'm gonna get off the stand here too, I think, maybe, so then we could try getting a photo or two of like Juliet and Ilana. I kind of like how the brilliant, that thing where it's putting the little lights all over the place. Some of these, the way it hits the here, it looks like almost like different color sunlight or something, you know? There, like it was really bright and like almost like the sun was hitting my face, and now it's like much more blue. Looks like there's a bigger, brighter light, you know, above my head there. That's kind of cool. that it does that. Yeah, I do like that there's like the depth of the petals kind of falling all around. Good thought, Juliet. This is a very good that was a great idea with the flower petals raining down. Really cool addition to this. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start wrapping up the stream a bit here, but the next stream is gonna be this Wednesday, which is going to be, what is it? So this Wednesday is two streams. So housing, normal, 4 to 6 p.m. PST, and then Prominence is going to be open. My nightclub will be open from 8 to 10 p.m. PST. I'll be DJing there. So hopefully you guys can come out to that. For the Wednesday, the first part of the day with the housing stream, we're going to be doing a mystery item build. And what does that mean? So that means, and I need your help. I need your guys' help with this. So what I need is for all you guys to send me one housing item of your choice. Mail it to me in game. Okay? So the whole point here is I'm gonna get sent a bunch of these housing items from you guys. And then I'm going to open them live on stream. So I will not know ahead of time what these items are. Actually, wait, I just realized too. I think I could do enable character movement. Then I can move. There we go. So the petals stay, but I can at least be alive and not dead inside. So yeah. So I need a bunch of you guys to mail me items. And then, yes, I do believe as long as we're on friends list, you can mail it to me. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Is that the case? Can we not mail between servers? I think as long as we're on the same data center, you can mail. Okay, it is possible that is the case. You need to be on Mateus to mail it to me. If that is the case, then if someone can chime in here, you can't mail between servers. Crap. Okay. We do have a bunch of people who are on Mateus though. So for example, like Aramore. So if you guys, maybe speak up in the Discord or even speak up right now here on the stream if you have a character on Mateus, because then people could send you the item. Send some of you guys who are on, there you go, Aramore, you've been voluntold that people can give you the items and then you can just mail them to me. But it could be anybody who's on Mateus. Kaya too, Kaya's also available. So maybe if you guys want to type out your, I mean, I think, so Aramore, that is your name in-game. Kaya, what is your in-game name in case people want to just message you or something? Or people can message in the Discord too. Get a hold of you guys in the Discord. Basically, bottom line is I need to end up with, 10 something items ideally that I don't know about. They're going to be in my mail. And on stream on Wednesday, I'm going to go to my mail at the start of the stream, open up all the mail, and you'll see that I've never read it, so you know that I've never seen these before. And then I'm going to try to build something off of all of these. Hopefully that it will be cohesive, but I don't know. I have no idea what you guys are going to send me. So, I think ideally you guys send stuff that feels like it could be used in a lot of different ways and not just like something super, just really specific. Although, that's part of being creative is even if it seems specific to one person, it might not be to others, but so to say, just ending up with 20 stuffed toys is probably not going to make for as interesting a stream as if I have some furniture, some toys, some stools, some primal things. I don't know whatever you guys want to send or give. So just kind of keep that in mind. Like, think about like stuff that could make for, I guess, like an interesting stream build. You know what I mean? And yeah, it'll be cool. I'm curious to see where this goes. And also, worth noting, because I'm going to be doing this in my apartment, I'm going to have to take down these two GPose studios that I just built on the last 2 streams. So if you want to take photos in either of these, then I would recommend you do it tonight or tomorrow, because I'm going to probably take all of this down either at the very start of the Wednesday stream or even a little bit before that, just so I don't have to waste time on stream doing it. So if you'd like to use these GPose studios that I just created on stream, then you may do so. I will leave the apartment open after the stream is done. The address is there below the gameplay footage. So if you want to jot that down and come with your friends or yourself or whatever, and you want to take some photos, take them and tag me if you end up taking some. I'd love to see what you come up with, as well as you can put in the Discord if you're in my Discord. I think I'll add like a GPose section to the Discord, where we can just share our general photos and stuff. I think there's a lot of people who have some really amazing photography skills, so we'd love to see some of that. Yeah, that'll be fun. Let's see here. Okay. Let me exit out of here. And so yeah, if you want to use either of these 2 little setups that we did, so I have this one with the Il Mheg kind of theme going on, and then I have this other one. Oh, I have this other one that's sort of like a dark gothic looking theme. I'll leave the lights off just so you guys have full free reign. Let me fix this too. That way this looks a little bit nicer for all of you guys to come into here. Let me give these guys a table again. What was this? Give them another Oasis desk. Okay. Okay, there you go. So yeah, you can come check these out if you guys want. Have some fun with them. Like I said, please share the photos too. I'd love to just see what you guys create. In case you weren't here earlier too, so this is the one we built last time on stream. And I ended up getting this shot of Yolana here in her awesome glam with her amazing relic sword. And that ended up looking like this. Let me scale that back up again. So yeah, that was using the backdrop that you see me that I'm standing next to here last time. So now we have 2, honestly pretty solid examples of GPose studios. There you go. So you can see how there it is, and there she was. Let me put the wooden loft back here so that way you guys can stand up here again. Because I noticed there's no floor right here, so it'd be hard to stand. Yeah. Oh, Juliet even said it in game, actually. Let me do that right now. Thank you, Juliet. If I hadn't seen that too, well, you would have got me. You already did. Beat me to it. Very good, very good. Let's go. It needs to be a little higher. Uh-oh. Is that high enough? Nope. There we go. Okay. Where's the toadstool? Where is that? What is this thing called? Oh, there, fungus chair. Store. Where's that stage panel? I can do this. Let me grab this. Please let me grab the stage panel. Oh my goodness. Honestly, if it has to stay back there, that's fine. You know what? It's just gonna stay back there. That's fine. Not like it affects anything anyway right now, so... Oh, sorry, Ilana, I just ran through you. How does it look, Juliet? Does it work? But yeah. Okay, cool. It works? Perfect. Fantastic. Honestly, yeah, you two with the wings. I mean, you could even get a duo picture of you two. That'd be cool. Sunny, where are you at? We need you. We need a photographer. Although, no, Juliet's actually quite the photographer herself as well. And Yolana too, maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of Yolana's photos, but I think you mentioned that you have been trying to dabble in some of this, so here you go. Here's your shot. Have at it. So yeah, we'll be back, or I will be back on Wednesday for a housing stream and for prominence. So look forward to that, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Hopefully maybe you guys got a little inspired and learned something, and yeah, all of that. Tentacle, if you're still here, welcome again to the game. We will see you in the Discord. I will see you in the Discord. I think a bunch of us will. Hopefully we'll see you on some other streams and stuff too. Thank you everybody for coming today. I hope you guys had fun, and I hope you enjoyed this. Let's all chat and share photos and hang out and get excited for clubbing together on Wednesday. And I guess I might as well throw this out there too, but this Friday will also be my Ether data center debut as DJing. I'll be DJing at Gold Roller, which is a nightclub and casino on Gold Roller that I helped rebuild, although they've since rebuilt a decent portion of it in a slightly different theme, because they decided they wanted to kind of refresh their look. But yeah, prominence on Wednesday, Gold Roller on Friday. That will be 7 to 9:30 p.m. PST for the gold roller thing on Friday. And then Sunday will be the Prominence Garden Party, again, at 4 to 6 p.m. PST. So all of those things are on my my stream schedule. You can find my stream schedule in my Discord. It's under, it's in the channels there. There's stream schedule. You can see all the upcoming stuff. All the events are also created in the Discord. I also have my Twitter, where I'll probably post some of the photos that we just took today from this GPose studio. And there's also my stream schedule there. I'll be posting other housing and art stuff there. Cool. I think that's my spiel for this evening. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Oh wait, real quick. You might DM me about a housing. Yeah, Yolana, feel free to DM me about any housing questions you have, for sure. That goes for anybody too. If you guys have housing questions, or anything like that, you can feel free to either DM me, or you can always post photos in the work in progress or showcase in the Discord, and ask questions there too in the chat or work in progress, because we have a ton of really fantastic housing folks in the Discord who, even if I'm not able to answer right away, usually someone between all of us knows the answer to just about anything. So yeah, feel free to ask away, and let's create stuff, let's inspire each other, and have some fun. All right, I'm gonna maybe try to get some more photos and stuff, but for now, thank you guys all so much for coming to the stream. Have a wonderful rest of your night, wherever that leads you. Thank you all very much. And good evening and good night, everybody.